Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year to you all, and I hope you all had a good Christmas. We're coming back in with some Grimdark Future Firefight. That's a skirmish version of Grimdark Future. These are the rules by one-page rules, and well worth having a look in. It gave us an excuse to dust off some of our 40k again as well. So to start off, we've got the Human Defense Force, and this is just 5 Stormtroopers. He's got in it a commander with, a Stormtrooper Sergeant with a plasma pistol, a guy with a plasma gun, and one with a flamer, 2 regular Joes. And here's my Crimson Fist, so it's been a while since these poor chaps have been out. And I again have a Sergeant with a Power Fist and plasma pistol. I've got one with a plasma gun, and the rest are regular Battle Brothers. Sorry, this is the Battle Brothers army. That's what they called them for one-page rules. Another player's brought along his Steel Legion. Again, this is the Human Defense Force. So he's got 3 units of Guardsmen, 2 have been upgraded with grenade launchers, 1 with a plasma gun, and a commander to lead. So this is after first turn. The Stormtrooper's not arrived because all his guys are coming on ambush, and there are 4 objectives. There's 2 purple dice down there you can see are holding next to each objective. The purple dice are mine, so I've got 2 objectives there. And there's a blue dice up towards the middle of the screen there, behind the building. You can just see it through there. The Human Defense Force Steel Legion have got that one. And there's another objective over to the right there, next to the grey building. It's got, again, dark blue dice. That's the Steel Legion holding that one. So it's 2 for 2 at the moment. And all we can do this turn is pretty much advance up. And so the Stormtrooper player starts rolling for his ambush units. They come in on 4 up, and they're placed wherever you like, and under 5+ the opponent can move them. So he starts off with his Flamer Stormtrooper who arrives, and places him right behind the Guardsman you can see in the building there. Unfortunately, he rolls a 5 up, and the Guardsman then places him well up out the way, and as you can see there. Another one parachutes himself in behind one of my Marines. And then a third one, was all he got out of his 5 guys, landed in behind my objective that I have there, and gets prepared to shoot one of my guys in the back. We randomly rolled to see the order of play that we got, and then, as per normal rules, whoever finishes first goes first in the next round. And it works quite well with 3 players, didn't seem too much of a hassle for it. So the Guardsmen react first and quickly shoot off the guy that was up on the building to make sure they didn't get flamed, which was fair enough, considering that was, what, 6 attacks. I think it's got AP1 as well, so that would do well to wipe out those little squads of Guardsmen. Over on my side of the field, the guy that ambushed my 2 Space Marines managed to hit, wound, and knock them both down. These Stormtroopers' guns have got AP2, so it really does do some damage to my poor Marines. Luckily I didn't lose any though, so I'll lose activating them. My other Marine decides to try and walk around and try and blast one off the top there and try and get my objective back. Of course I've moved him away, 3 inches away from the marker, which now means that Stormtrooper's within 3 inches, so he ends up catching it. So I'm down to 1 capture, and Stormtroopers gain 1. My elite Space Marine then pops his head around the corner and shoots at the Guardsman, does absolutely nothing. In return, the Guardsmen fire back, and remember these guys are quality 5, and I'm in cover, so they hit me on 6s. My chap takes a crack to the face and is actually killed. So at the end of the turn, I move my Marines up. I need to get an objective. As you can see, there's a blue dice now where my purple dice once was. So Stormtroopers have got it. The 2 guys that are knocked down are now standing, and all ready for the next round. So this is turn 3 out of these games. Only last 4 turns, so really quick. So he only gets 1 more guy in, so Sergeant is still off, and he lands behind again another one of my Space Marines, and I don't really know what I've done to upset him, but he seems to be taking my guys out. So in this turn, he fails to shoot me, and my Space Marine decides to charge and had enough of that bloody Stormtrooper, but don't do anything. My Marine on the right hand side there is again down, shot in the back of the head by that plasma gunner. Still hasn't managed to kill me, but keeps knocking me down. In the centre, I'm just moving up towards getting another objective. If you can see there over the left hand side where that purple dice is, yeah, in a minute, Stormtroopers is going to land his commander, Veteran Sergeant in there, and take that away from me. I moved away a bit too quick there. So in the final turn, I'm desperate to try and get some points back here. I managed to kill off the stormtrooper down the bottom here, as I brought up some marines that were going to head around the top back again. And I managed to shoot this stormtrooper that was hiding at the top. He fell over and then fell off the edge and killed himself, which was ideal. So I've now reclaimed this one, and I'm going to lose the one that's in behind here. You can't see on the left hand side, as I say, his commander just ambushed in and landed perfectly on it. And this is the final picture of the game, and I'm just desperately pushing to try and get another objective. What I do here is I charge up with my officer, my sergeant, who manages to kills off 2 of the little 3-man guard unit. They then fall back to try and hold the objective. My plasma comes around and bashes him in the head. He's now, I don't know if I killed him or not, but he can't seize an objective if he's down, so which means I could seize one. This gives me 2. And the stormtroopers have got 1, and the human defense force here have got 1 as well. Didn't say much about the Steel Legion because unfortunately they just hid. As you can see, they're in the building and they were just shooting whatever they can. But with the quality of 5 up, they weren't hitting very much with the small amount of fire they had. I'd say it was nice to play the Grimdark again. It was very quick. I've got a quick 4 turns last in this. What I'll be doing is we're going to start up a little campaign because they've got some campaign rules out now. And I'm going to try and tie it in with a bigger build game, so you can actually see some Grimdark firefight, and we'll get some more units out on the tabletop. Unfortunately, my Space Marines, I might actually thinking about not using them, because at the moment we have quite a few Space Marine players and Human Defense Force, and it would be nice to try out something a bit different. So I'm going through my collection now, and I'm finding up some nice old miniatures to paint up and bring into the Grimdark for the next game. So until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Farewell.